Did you guys see boxer extraordinaire Ryan Garcia tweet and Instagram a whole bunch of stuff?
Wait,
Mm.
hold up. What that got to do with thumbs up? I don't understand.
Because he's a social media guy, right? So he's thumbs up, subscribe.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw a clip of the what is it called again? That app
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. Yeah, I saw a clip of. Oh no, it was on Twitter, right? It was on
No,
Twitter.
that's Twitter. Twitter
Oh, Spaces.
Spaces.
Yeah, Twitter
Spaces.
Spaces. Yeah, so I saw like a screen recording of that, and I heard him talk. Yo, that joint sounded crazy, bro. Like, so it sounded like he was on drugs. It sounded like he was having a mental breakdown, and
Mm.
then it also sounded like he was kind of speaking facts. So I don't know where I am with that, but that joint was crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he was talking about getting. I don't even know if I can say the word, but something happened to him when he was a kid.
He was
Um,
violated.
yeah, violated. There you
He
go.
said at
Thank
two
you.
years old, right?
Yeah, two. I mean, well, but hold up. How do you remember something from when you're two
He
years
said
old?
he had evidence. I don't know what that means,
Oh, okay. All right.
but
And then on top of that, he starts saying that there's like this place, right, that you get taken to, right? All Hollywood celebs that be doing some outrageous stuff. Um, yeah. So that man was talking a lot of stuff that makes you really think about this whole being famous thing.
mhm.
Hmm.
Um, and then it turns out he got like his socials hacked or something. He can't access his bank accounts and
Was that
can't
before or
access.
after he said that?
I want to say it was after.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say it was after.
So
Um,
so so it was the
yeah,
cats from Bohemian Grove who hacked him because he was
Ye-
talking. They were like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. That's
No,
what it
no,
seemed
no,
like.
no.
no,
The Bohemian. There was a post, and it was like R.I.P.
yeah,
Brian Garcia, and then 666, right? Like all this crazy stuff,
Right,
right?
right. Yeah,
And then after all of that, that's when he mentioned, yeah, I got hacked. They froze my account,
I saw
et
that
cetera,
video.
et
Yeah,
cetera. And then
I
after
just didn't know
that,
the
he
timeline.
went on the spaces and started talking about
Oh,
Bohemian
after that,
Grove and all
okay,
that. Yeah.
okay.
That's the timeline that I got.
yeah. Um, and then a lot of people were questioning, like, "Yo, is this dude having like a mental breakdown?" Right?
Yeah.
Because he just kind of announced, he was divorcing his wife, and then he had the issue with De La Hoya, right, in the
And
contract.
his ex-wife also posted something,
Yes,
right? She like pray for him.
yes, yes, and his brother as well.
Oh, I missed his brother. What did
Uh,
his brother say? Same thing.
and the same thing, like, hey,
Okay.
hey, please pray for Ryan.
Mhm.
He seems to be going through stuff, and all that stuff. So, um, yeah, and I agree a little bit with Kyle. He says he's acting erratic like Kanye. Um, but then I also see kind of like, well, Kanye was also talking about stuff that happens in Hollywood as well, and then all of a sudden people start calling him crazy, and then
Right.
this happens to Ryan.
Right.
Now people calling him crazy.
And that's everybody that
Mhm.
talks about like the elites, or you know what I'm saying? Like something always happens where like you think they crazy, but it's like, what did they say that was crazy? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm. Like it's
'cause-
not possible like any of that could be happening or happened before.
Hmm.
right? Because there's videos of these meetings, right?
Mhm.
Ryan says he has videos on his phone, which is crazy to me. Like that's what made me think like this dude's bugging. Like, because he said he got kidnapped, right? They took him, they tied him up, and then he had to watch these crimes against children. And then he said he had evidence. Like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and if it's a crime against children and you have evidence, like, first of all, why you have that on your phone? And then why haven't you turned that over to the authorities or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Right.
What kind of
Right.
it's just crazy. But I like that Tate told him, like, yo, you gonna have to like lay it out for us and be more detailed, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Like so that people know the story, because right now you're just all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, which
And
I
I
think
think
I think was kind of advice.
that's probably my biggest issue. And
Mhm.
like Kyle said, it's some of the like the whole Kanye situation is like no self control. It's like like you said, erratic behavior, like, oh, yo, cussing and all this, you know what I mean? Instead of like, yo, look, I'm gonna lay it out to y'all. This is what happened. You know what I'm saying? In a self-controlled manner is more like, oh, I know, and it's all over the place. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So
right, right.
it's very hard to, you can't downplay what he's saying, right? It's possible that this stuff could have happened, but it's just very
Sure.
hard to um trust him, I guess, as a source because of how he communicates it, right? He's not
Right.
communicating it in a sober mind in a way, right? Like he's
Yo,
just
son,
rambling.
son, but if what he says is true, like, and that just happened, like, let's just say it just happened last weekend. Like, how do you communicate that? Like, you just processing everything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think anybody who just experienced something like that would be able to communicate it. You know what I mean? Like, in the manner that you're saying. I know some people are saying that he's doing all this to get out of the fight. Right? Have you guys heard anything like that?
Yeah.
What you think
I
about
don't know
that?
if he wants to do that. I don't know. I'm really like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have I'm kind of like Jay where I have mixed feelings because, these are things that celebrities always talk about, right?
Right.
But I guess it's like I guess from the outside looking in is like where's his foundation in all of this, right?
Mhm.
Is it because he's always talking about Christ, but
Yeah.
then even when he's like talking to Haney and fight, you know what I mean? It's just like, yo, bro, you be talking man reckless, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Like you're not talking as someone who's walking the walk, you know what I'm saying? Just from talk, right? I'm not
Uh-huh.
saying that he is or isn't, right? But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, you know what I mean? So I look at more of that than but then I also feel like, we know Holly. Even Lecrae mentioned it, right? Lecrae was like, yo, 1:30, you got crates. What was it, 12:30?
It's 1 o'clock, but he stayed till 12:30. He
You
was
know what I
trying
mean?
to.
It got crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's far fetched for these things to be happening. You know what I'm saying? But if you got some kind of evidence, you gonna have to like. Then he was like, "Oh, is this being recorded?" Right? Like he didn't want it to be.
Oh, I missed that part. He said that.
Yeah, he was like, "Is this being recorded?" And they're like, "Well, no, we're not recording it live, but there's a lot of people in this room. I'm sure people are gonna screen record this,
Right.
put it
Right.
on YouTube." And he's like, "Oh, okay." So yeah. And Andrew Tate was like kind of like, yo,
Yeah. He like chill,
like calm
bro.
down, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
He
got this
was.
case going on. Like, you gotta, you know what I
He said
mean?
I can't. Yo, and then he was like, yo, you want me to take care of that for you? I know people. I know people. I'm like, bro, like,
Yeah, what do you know? Like
you just got
they
kidnapped by
just
some
kidnapped.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
Like, where were your people at then, bro? Like,
Right.
I don't know.
Right. That's what I'm saying, bro. That was kind of wild to me. That was kind
Yeah,
of
it's
wild. I
just
like to see how it
it's
plays
just
out.
hard for me to trust Ryan or trust Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Not saying their stories may not have happened, but just as source because look at Kanye now, man. Kanye's just been bugging out, bro.
Yeah.
Like Jesus is King is like in a song he said I'm the new Jesus and like I'm like what
Well,
is he
Ryan
talking
said I'm
about?
a god. He said that he's untouchable because he's a god. Ain't that what he say?
Yeah. And I wonder if they maybe play like with both sides so much that it just like you want to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and then it's like, all right,
Right.
then it creates like what is it? What's
Double
that shit called?
mindedness.
Double mindedness. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because then later on they'll apologize about it. And like Ryan was just saying, I'm not gonna talk about anything else except the fight going forward.
Right.
Like I'm not gonna speak about anything that's non-related to the fight. So it's like, okay, like you just said you was willing to expose everything, and
Right.
I don't know, man.
So is it serious or is it not serious? Right? Did
Yeah.
you experience that or not?
Or did you just have that coke in your nose? You know what I
Ooh.
mean? Like, let's
Well,
be
we're gonna see
honest,
when
man.
they drug test him, right?
You know what I mean? Was you just high out your mind and you was just rambling? You know what I mean?
My man, I don't know, man. Oh no.
But that's some crazy stuff, bro.
I would
Maybe talk about
much
some
rather.
aliens too.
I would much rather him be high than him actually that everything that he said be true.
Have
He
to
got
see it.
kidnapped
Yeah,
and
yeah, that's wild.
he saw what he saw because then that means there's victims. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
That's a good point.
that's foul.
And what
That's a
was
good
that
point.
thing with IG? Like, is that
I, I missed the wait. What do you mean?
Well, what's that?
there was a post on IG? There was two posts. There was
There was
one where he
two.
was like, this is gonna be curtains closed or something like that. And then it was like rambling with a caption. And then there was the other post where it was like you
It's
couldn't see. It
RIP.
looked like somebody was running, like he was running or he was being chased or something in the home.
Mm-hmm.
And then it had that big caption that was in the middle. So I'm like, this stuff is just weird, man.
Well, if it's fake, he did a good job of orchestrating all of it. You know what I mean? Because you got people talking, people definitely are interested in the fight. You know what I mean?
I don't think he needed to do all of this for the fight. I think the fight was already going to be interesting, regardless.
It wasn't gonna do no Jake Paul numbers. You think?
Mm, yeah, I think it would.
Versus Haney? That's gonna be a good
Yeah,
fight. That's gonna be a big fight.
yeah. I don't think he needed to do if this is all extra stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I hope it
I,
is,
I
man.
don't. I don't think it wasn't. I don't think it's necessary to promote the fight at all.
And you say he was talking about aliens too, Switch?
He
Yeah.
did mention that.
What'd he say?
He said, and then he got proof.
You got a
He got
photo.
proof of aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of proof
Yeah.
my man got, bro?
He got proof of everything.
He said he got
Well,
all
he
the
won't
files.
release. So.
He like Biden, he got the files at the house. Sitting next to the Corvette. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Yeah. He was bugging out talking about marrying IG model chicks. Yeah. Yeah. It's like you say, Kyle. The double minded are unstable in all their ways.
He was on his David, huh? King David.
Yeah.
Or
Bugging
Saul.
out.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I don't
More
know.
so.
Sometimes I'll be feeling like maybe they straddle the fence too much, and it's like that scripture where it says, like, the unclean spirit comes out, and then when you dabble back into the stuff, like 7 more spirits
So,
come.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to
Legion.
judge about it. You know what I mean? But it's just some of this stuff is bugged out. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I can't judge. I can't say. You know what I mean? Like you said, Jimmy, if you seen something like that, maybe I'll look crazy too, and I'll be on here. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
yo, I saw this, and that, and y'all be calling me crazy. You know what I
I'll
mean?
be
Like,
like,
yo,
yo,
Switch is
switch on coke.
bugging. You know? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Switch is drunk.
Yeah, Switch is twisted out his mind, and you know
Right.
what I mean. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's just why I just like the way he painted the scenario, like he was, he was, which kind of made me question it too. Like, yo, my man, like you a boxer and you let dudes tie you up, like pause. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't knock nobody out. They didn't like. How do people tie you up without like you putting up a fight? You know what I'm saying? And then
But he got tied up after being an adult.
oh,
Yeah.
that's the impression I got.
Oh yeah, yeah. This
Okay.
was like recently. The
Yeah,
whole
that's what it
Bohemian
seemed
Grove
like.
thing,
Yeah,
Okay.
where they force him to watch people touching kids.
yeah.
Oh wow.
But even when you
Yeah.
look at him too, he looks. You know what I mean?
Right now,
It
yeah.
don't look
He'll look
good.
all there, right?
But like I said, if I see something like that, I probably wouldn't look over there too.
Nah, bro.
I would be traumatized. You know what I
For
mean?
sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
And on top of that, you have your own struggles, right?
So
that
when
you
he
that,
was, yeah, it could have triggered
know?
him because he said he was a victim when he was 2 years old. So it might
Oh
have triggered
yeah.
him too. And so now he's dealing with all kinds of, you know what I mean? Just all kinds of
Everything all
issues.
at once.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
legion. A legion of stuff. You know.
Yeah, you could feel like, yo, this wickedness is winning in a way, right? So it's like, seeing that and being like, yo, I got kidnapped. Like, I don't know, it's crazy.
And dude
That's true,
and
Albert.
dude has
He might have
got
got into dating.
baptized.
Facts.
Got spiked drinks today. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that might.
I was saying that, dude we saw got baptized and is trying to follow God, right? So it's like this whole I guess battle, right?
Mhm.
For his soul. So it's crazy. Crazy stuff.